great.
Do you like what they do?
What?
You like what they do?
Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah, yeah. And Johnny's a hell of a guitar player.
I know, people dump on him, but he is, he's good. I say, he wouldn't be playing with Joe Perry if he didn't make the cut, right?
Oh, they're all very, yeah. I know, I've seen him a few times and went to rehearsals and stuff and everything.
Well, look, let's open it up to the audience, we got a little time left. You wanna do the mic thing there? I'll let him.
This question, the Don Christian concert, a long time ago after your careers were kind of over, and I remember you being on there, but I never see it on the YouTube or anything. No one ever talks about it. I kind of remember the Don Krishna rock concert.
The what?
Don Krishna rock concert.
I don't. Don Kirshner rock
yes,
concert.
I can't say it right. Yes.
Sorry, I don't remember.
There?
Was I on that?
Yes,
I don't think so.
okay.
No, I don't think we were on that.
Okay.
But no, the Monkees was way over by then.
Okay.
Oh, way over.
Just sure you were on there. That's
We
all.
did a couple of TV shows, Johnny Cash show, we did The Tonight Show, we did Laugh In, we did
Okay,
a
thank
couple of
you.
others, but not Don
Yeah, I
Kirshner.
wasn't too sure if you were on there later on.
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay, thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Over there, right beside him.
Hi, I just want to say we saw you in April with the Micky Dolenz Celebrates the Monkees tour, and you had me in tears with the tributes to the guys, especially Michael. Anyway, would you like to share an anecdote about the short-lived tour with Jimi Hendrix opening?
Well, I think everybody's heard that.
We have.
That story. I mean, how many people have heard the story of Jimi Hendrix opening for the Monkees? Why don't you tell her? What? The question was, what did you say? How, what? Why didn't, you ask it in the mic there, it's much easier.
I heard that it was between you and Henry Winkler to get
Yeah.
the role of the Fonz.
Yeah.
And besides the fact that Henry Winkler is amazing and awesome.
Well, that's the answer to your
Yeah,
question.
right.
But he was the Fonz.
He was, yeah.
And I got the audition. I think it was down to the two of us. He tells the story. We became good friends. He tells the story that he walked in the final audition, and I was sitting there, and he said, "Oh crap, I'll never get this." And Micky Dolenz is here, and but thank God he did. I wasn't the Fonz. I mean, I tried. I gave a good audition, I guess, but he was the ultimately the Fonz. And,
Do you have a Milwaukee accent?
no, I didn't. No, and I probably tried to do some kind of a New York kind of, East Coast kind of an accent thing, but no, he was the Fonz.
When my son needs something fixed in the house, I said you could just Fonzie it, just hit it. And he
Yeah.
had no idea what I was talking about. And I showed him on YouTube, and he thought it was the coolest thing in the world. So now he's hitting things in the house trying to get it to start.
Yeah, he was the Fonz.
He's
Great
awesome.
one, too.
The Monkees, is Frodis supposed to represent marijuana, and if so, did Screen Gems producers know that, and how did it actually get to air on television? The Frodis caper, the last episode of the Monkees, about the plant, and there was smoke coming out of the
Oh, well, it was kind of I guess a pushback at television itself, and because the big eye was representative of the CBS eye. We were on NBC, and it was a kind of some attempt to make fun of how the television could take control of people's lives and their everything like that. So it was a silly kind of attempt to do that. It was just about television taking over everything, which at the time there was only 3 channels, so it wasn't. I mean, now it's for the Monkees for a few shows, and I'd seen him at Monterey Pop Festival. I'd actually seen him before that once, but as the experience, I saw him at Monterey, and I said, wow, what a great theatrical act, because it was theatrical. And I told the producers, and they told his people, and sure enough, we're on the road with Jimi Hendrix opening us, and it was wonderful. He was a wonderful, very quiet, very shy, quiet kind of guy. Totally unlike his persona on stage.
As it so often is.
What?
As it so often is, we find.
Yeah.
The wildest people on stage, Alice, for example.
Alice is the perfect example. Yeah, scratch golfer. And then and then gets his head chopped off.
That's right.
This is the DeLorean from Back to the Future. This is the Monkeemobile. Then there's Dragula. And it looks like the Munster's Koach.